You walk through the front door after a long day. Your husky launches off the sofa, spins 3 times, and practically knocks you over. You've only been gone 8 hours, but to hear them tell it, you were gone for a lifetime. So what's actually happening in that brain? Does your dog genuinely remember you, or are they just reacting to your scent in the moment? The answer is more remarkable than most people expect. Researchers at the Family Dog Project at Budapest's Eötvös Loránd University have spent decades studying canine cognition, and one of their most striking findings is this: dogs possess what scientists call episodic-like memory. That means they don't just store habits and train behaviors. They can recall specific past events, complete with context. In a landmark experiment, dogs were shown a human performing an unusual action, say, tapping an umbrella with their head. They weren't trained to remember it. An hour later, when asked to do it again, they reproduced the action. They had held on to a specific memory of something they hadn't been told to retain. That's not conditioning, that's recall. But the research goes deeper than party tricks. A 2020 study published in Animal Cognition tested how dogs respond to people who had treated them differently in the past. One person kind and helpful, another neutral or dismissive. Even with a significant time gap between the initial interaction and the test, dogs showed measurably different stress responses based on that single past experience. They hadn't forgotten, and they hadn't forgiven either. What makes dog memory different from human memory isn't the capacity, it's the structure. Humans tend to store memories as narratives, a sequence of events with a beginning, middle, and end. Dogs appear to store them as emotional imprints. The feeling of safety, the sensation of threat, the warmth of a particular person's presence. This is why a dog rescued from a difficult background can still react with fear to a raised hand, even years into a loving home. The specific person is long gone. The explicit memory has faded, but the body remembers the emotional signature of that experience, and the nervous system responds. This emotional memory architecture also explains something owners notice constantly. Dogs don't hold grudges in the human sense, but they do track patterns of safety and trust. The person who always brings calm, consistency, and warmth becomes embedded in the dog's emotional memory as safe. The person who is unpredictable, even occasionally, gets filed somewhere more cautious. The practical implication is significant. Every interaction you have with your dog is writing something into their emotional memory. The tone you use during training, whether you comfort them during a thunderstorm or tell them to stop being dramatic, whether you engage with them when they bring you a toy or look back at your phone. So the next time your dog goes absolutely wild when you walk through that door, know that it isn't just habit. Somewhere in that emotional memory, you are the person who means safety, warmth, and joy. That hasn't faded. That's been reinforced every single day. That's not instinct, that's memory, with love woven into every layer.